it's Nina from VRFocus, and I'm joined by...
Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Ana Ribeiro.
So, I tried out a game just now, and if you are a big gamer, you will probably absolutely love kind of traveling back in time. Tell me a little bit about this game and what you're doing in virtual reality.
So Pixel ripped the trip in the 80s that people would just come back and play games like it used to be. On 1989, you see yourself in the classroom and you're playing a game in a Game Boy device, which you call the Gear Kid. And then when you look up, there's a teacher in the classroom. So your goal is to complete that game you're playing, but at the same time, you have to deal with the teacher. Otherwise, it's game over if she catches you.
So it's a little bit of a mixture of like the 2D world versus like the 3D immersive world. And how come you decided to do this for virtual reality?
Since the beginning, I wanted to be for VR, and I knew it. And I started from DK1 time. So the game, it did make sense in VR because it's a game that when people to travel in time and feel like they're in a time machine and they are playing a game like it used to be. And it makes a perfect sense in VR. It couldn't have been done without VR. And I want to get that feeling that players are like when you're playing a game and there's never just playing a game. You have your memories of like, I'm playing a game, I was in the classroom, I was in my bedroom, and that's what's Pixel Rip. People will remember they're playing a game, and you are playing a game in an environment that affects the gameplay. You can never just play a game, you know? You always have to be working, you always have to be doing something, studying. So it's another layer of gameplay that Pixel Rip wants to bring it to you. So gamers remember, I was playing a game in a classroom, I have to do the classroom. And then that's how it used to be, like that's how we grew up playing games. And that's kind of like the spirit we want the players to feel it. To remember how it is to be a gamer.
So the story follows who do you play and what's your objective?
So you are this person. I'm dressed like Dot. She's our hero. She's the Pixel Ripped Pixel Stone Keeper. And you play as her, and she's in a mission to save both worlds, your world and her world. She comes from inside the game world, but because the villain, Cyberlin Lord, stole the stone, he's in a mission to get game characters from other games, and he brings robots. Imagine you're like in a Zelda world, but he goes in Mega Man, get the robots, destroy your world. And then he starts to come out from the reality of the game, and then you have to come out of the game and go to reality, control another person playing the game. So it's kind of like Inception. So you go out in this mission and control a character. She's the best player of the time, of 1989. Her name is Nicola. And she's in England at school. So you have to deal with her reality to save your world. And then you, together with Nicole, you are playing the game in the other game. It's kind of complicated to explain the background story, but that's your mission. You're in a mission to save both worlds, and for this you have to go out from the game world and then join forces with a player, which is playing yourself. And that's a complicated, that's our mission.
How long would it take a player to finish this game?
So it depends on the player. If some people like to explore, it's VR, you know, it's like it depends, but most of people, they take like 40 minutes, 1 hour in each level. We have 4 levels. If I play, even skipping through and going quick, it would take 3 hours and a half. So we expect players to be like entertained for 4 or 5 hours.
For which headsets would it be available for?
PlayStation VR and Oculus Rift. On the 22nd of May, we have a date and we have a new trailer announced. We actually have the trailer you can watch on our PlayStation official YouTube channel. We're gonna also be in PAX in Boston on the 5th of April. So if you guys wanna come play the game, and we're gonna have a cool, awesome booth. We are preparing like a 80s room. And you can go take pictures and actually feel you're actually in the 80s. It's gonna be double Inception, like another layer of Inception. So you're gonna be in an 80s room playing a game Pixel Ripped in an 80s VR environment. It's gonna be crazy.
Very, very trippy. And how much will the game retail at?
$24.99, that's what we're aiming for.
Is that in dollars?
Yes, dollars.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
And this is the first episode we're planning to release 4 other episodes later. and the game is gonna change. So this is 1989, but then we're gonna have 1978, and you're gonna be an Atari playing the same pixel rip, but the graphics will change. And then later on, we're gonna have 1983 will be arcades, and then 1995 Nintendo Mega Drive. 1999 will be kind of like the first 3D games. So it will be like Nintendo 64 reference. We reference all these games, but we're always playing pixel ripped. It's like a reference to the video game history, but it has its own personality.
Does that mean that the story that you play here in the first episode has to do with the stories that you will play in the other episodes?
Yeah, you're always gonna be facing this challenge of Cyberlin Lord is the evil guy you're always chasing because he always is stealing the Pixel Stone, and he's opening portal between other games, bringing enemies to your world, and you always have to save the world. And this is always your goal.
What is the feedback from people who have tried it so far? So gamers who have probably grown up with this, but also people who haven't played virtual reality or any video games at all.
So the experience changes between people. Some people, they enjoy the most being frying paper in the kids and feeling like a kid again, feeling you're doing something you have to hide from the teacher. Most of the old school gamers, what they really love is the feel of playing a game like used to be. It feels like Mega Man, it feels like Mario. It sometimes feels like Sonic, and all these little memories that pop up in your head when you're playing. That's what stick to the like old school gamers, which are the most of our main audience. People that grew up playing consoles, and that's what they really enjoy of the game. Some people love, it changed, but some people love the part that you're inside the Game Boy world, that you're inside that game world and everything's pixel art. Some people love the boss battle most, that the characters pop up and they come out and you actually see them in your desk. Or that's the unique thing about the game, at that moment that you have the 3D world and the 2D world interacting for the first time. That's like the unique element that just with VR you could get it. Like you have to use a speedball and a 2D character and all that breaking the wall thing that happens there. So that's usually the best part for everyone, the boss battle.
What was your inspiration for making the video game? Are you sort of a hardcore gamer yourself? You grew up with it and you wanted something that really showcased that in virtual reality?
Yes, I grew up playing games in the 80s. I have 3 brothers, a lot of cousins, and we're just playing games all the time. Playing games has been part of my life. I also had a Counter-Strike female team. So yeah, it has been part of my life, and it kind of ended up being a big influence in the game. At the beginning, the character was supposed to be a man, and I was struggling a lot with the concept, what was going to happen with him. He would just be, the story was we were just playing a game in a living room, and then the game changed. This is a project from Universal, was at the NFTS in England, and I spoke with my head of the course, and he's like, why you don't change? Why you don't make a women character? Then you would put more of your life experience on the game. You put more of your experience. Definitely helped to have the character being a female, so I can actually put more of my life into the project and get more character into it.
How come that was never on the table? How come
someone
had to tell you?
Even I think, why never came to my head? The moment I decided it's gonna be a gamer, I just came first thing. It's gonna be a man, of course. For me, it was just I didn't even question myself, and it's weird. Right? I'm a woman, and I'm like, I just thought, yeah, it's gonna be a man. It's a gamer. At the end, the other games, we're gonna have different characters. Just this one, she's a girl in the classroom in England, but the other ones we changed this character, so sometimes it'll be a male. It's not gonna be like you're always a woman.
Well, it could be different cultures.
Yeah, different cultures. Maybe it can even be a dog. It's gonna change.
Head over to VRFocus.com if you want to find out more about virtual reality, and head over to which website?
Pixelrip.com.
To find out more about the game, and I'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye bye.